Hello gamers! Thanks for joining me into a new devlog of making my first indie game project using the Godot engine. Today I worked on adding a new enemy into the game. So first I created a new scene. I added a kinematic body 2D node, a sprite node, and lastly a collision shape node. I added this white square which represent as the enemy for now. Then I started coding in order to make the enemy move, and I think that's a pretty good start. I then did some more code in order to make it move back and forth, and I think that's too fast, so I decreased the speed a little bit, and there we go. We now have a flying enemy. Looks pretty good. I continue by making a second version of it that will goes up and down. I just basically copied the code from the previous version, and I just changed these things, and why is he not going down? It turns out that I forgot to change the x-axis into y-axis, and it works. Then I decided to work on making the third version of the enemy that will follow the player. I found a tutorial on how to make a top-down AI enemy with range follow by Devworm. Make sure to check him out. I just follow along with the tutorial, and by the end of it, I managed to make this. I think that looks pretty nice. I continue by adding more hostile code to the new enemy, which states if the player collides with the enemy, the player will be damaged, and I did the same thing to the other iteration of the enemy as well. I then included a health component to prevent the enemy from being unbeatable. I decided that I would give the flying enemy varying health values by making the first and second version have greater health than the third variant, which has less health. After that, I then got to work on making the actual enemy, so I opened up a sprite and I created a simple cute little bat. Then I made a flying animation, which I am completely proud of, exported it as sprite sheet, then I imported it in Godot, I added an animation player node, made the animation, and finally put it in the scene, and there we go. I think that looks pretty good. We are still not done yet though. I continued working on making the death animation of the enemy as well as making a hit effect when it's hit by the player. I made a new animation for the animation player node, made the death animation for the enemy, and finally did a little bit of coding, add some sound effects for the death animation as well as damage animation, and that's pretty much it. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you guys want to see more future devlog as well as future updates in the game, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification so you won't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.